Hey, friends, I hope you're doing well. I would love to celebrate Jesus' birthday with you by reading Luke chapter 2, verses 1 through 7. New King James Version. And it came to pass in those days that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This census took place while Quirinius was governing Syria. So all went to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered, and she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Now, before I close out, I have been studying just lightly. I'm still going in, but I'm really reading about just all of what just transpired in verses 1 through 7, being the census, and that helps with, it's a historic event that actually took place. It's a real event that took place because a census occurred, and because this census was going on, Joseph had to take his betrothed wife back to his hometown at Bethlehem. So these are real places. And then also, I was taking a look at, in verse 6, where it says, while the days were completed for her to be delivered, was she there in her 9th month and just waiting until that exact due date, or was she there in her 8th month, waiting until the 9th month? Just kind of looking at what does that really mean. And then I love that Luke was very specific because he was a doctor. And he said that she brought forth her firstborn son, meaning she did not have any other children before. She didn't have any sons, but it was her firstborn. And you can't have more than one firstborn. So she had her firstborn, which happens to be a son, the Son of God, right? And she wrapped him in swaddling cloths. And just looking at that, my Western mind would say, oh, why swaddling cloths? It sounds like they were poor. But you have to do your research and studying to find out the importance of the swaddling cloth and the inn and the manger. And so I'm still doing my due diligence and studying because I'm really interested in this historical event. But in the meantime, I want you to remember that God loves you, and I want you to be encouraged.